Perfect. Okay, so this is the build I just made. It's basically a more luxurious house for people who can afford on the server or in the nation, and it's basically for 3 people, and it's very luxury. Okay, so it's 2 floor, or I decided to make basically it double doors. Like, I thought I wanted to, use the birch doors, like, to keep dust out, like, stuff like this desert sand. But I also want the red stuff, so I have double doors when I need them. And there also like nice windows too, which is nice. Nice. I have like a cool kitchen, and this is one thing I actually just found out. So I have campfires under here, and turns out to use the trapdoors. If you open up the trapdoors, whereas the smoke just comes rushing through much more. But if you close the trapdoors, it actually comes at a much slower rate, which is really nice. So that's cool. Well, I have like sinks and stuff. Of I have like storage, like just books. But I was debating whether or not to put in chain hill, but I thought, maybe that's too luxury. We can't like provide all that. But it's like, it's a very comfortable living area. Then up here, we have the second floor, and there's like a rain collector, like what you just does it to collect rain. And over here, I have basically like just the miscellaneous stuff, like brewing, all the smelting stuff, and like some smithing stuff, all the necessary stuff. As for storage, in addition to the stuff down there, I also have a ton of storage in here, as well as a ender chest for the people who live here. Or I have the main bedroom with extra more personal storage, as well as up here. I also have a garden, and like they can do 2 different types of crops. And for decoration, I really wanted a tree on top, so I put this here. I actually I didn't know the leaves look like this when you build them in Badlands, um so preferably if you're building over here, it should look a bit more lush. Should check real quick. Yeah, so it'll look a lot better if it's built like down here. Here. But yeah, I'd say it's like a manor type build, a bit more luxury for up to 3 people. If you want it to be yourself, get rid of the other 2 beds and make it more luxurious for one person. If you don't want, it doesn't even have to be manor. It can also like double as just like multi-purpose living area, because oh, I made it with with materials we should have on hand. Like this is all acacia, so since we should have acacia trees, I wasn't sure if we'd be able to have you know red sandstone, so that's why I did acacia. And, the only part that may be hard to get is like some birch, and books, but like even then it's chiseled bookshelves, so it doesn't require books to make. You can put books in it. But yeah, like probably the most expensive parts of these builds are like probably the jukebox and and the lectern and possibly the birch, sure. And of course the carpets you want to get decoration. And, but yeah, I feel like this is a really good build, and I hope it gets approved. So there, I'll upload this from the YouTube channel, and I'll put the link in so you guys can watch it.